I never thought that I would cuddle with a squirrel in my life. I would give him belly rubs and he would actually lift his arm up for the belly rub. He's a very sweet little guy. A friend of ours had found Butters in his backyard. He definitely wouldn't have lasted long if he hadn't have found him when he did. His eyes still hadn't opened and his little ears were still kind of shut as well. He could fit in the palm of my hand. When he came to us, he was about 5 to 6 weeks old. And I had to feed him every 2.5 hours. As soon as I introduced the syringe to him, he went right at it. He had a strong will to live right from the get-go. Pretty much all he did was eat, sleep, cuddle, then start all over again. So he was very, very dependent on me. George tried to nurture and love him as best as he could, as much as I would let him. Always right next to me, just staring at him constantly. We started introducing solid foods to him. So we'd give him a few little almonds, walnuts, some lettuce. And then about 11 or 12 weeks old, that's when we started to move his enclosure outside.
Right now, we are going to see how he does with a little bit more freedom.
So that he could kind of see the world and take in all of the sounds and see everything that was going on. I would leave his enclosure open.
So he still feels comfortable, but brave enough to explore. And it looks like he's having a really good time.
And then after about 2 days, he would kind of explore the patio all on his own. And then the third day, he was gone. And then about a day later, he was sitting on our windowsill. And I walked, I was so excited. I was like, Butters! And he was all over me, and I stayed out there for about 2.5 hours because I was like, I don't know when you're going to come back again. Then he left on his own, but he still comes back. He still comes back on our windowsill probably every other day. It makes me so happy. What are you doing? As much as I wanted to keep him, he's a squirrel. He's a wild squirrel, and he deserves to have the freedom to run around and climb the trees and be where he wants to be. I've learned so much from him. I am so lucky to be a part of his life. He's just an amazing little guy, and I'm so proud of how far he's come. He's thriving.